Teaching is not just a profession, it is a calling, a mission of patience, sacrifice, and passion, often pursued in silence, with little recognition but with enormous impact. From the nursery school teacher gently holding a crying child's hand, to the high school educator shaping character through tough love and mentorship, to the university lecturer unlocking critical thought in lecture halls. Each one demonstrates a unique brand of resilience, rising early, staying late, teaching on an empty stomach in overcrowded classrooms with limited materials, marking books by candlelight, managing personal struggles, and yet showing up daily with a smile. Indeed, the strongest societies aren't built by politicians, they are built by teachers, and they hold the bricks. Welcome back to JPN Diaries. In this segment of Tales of Resilience, we shine a spotlight on a group that quietly molds the heart of every society. Today, we honor the teachers of resilience, the men and women who carry chalk and courage in equal measure, who ignite minds with knowledge, and who plant seeds of hope in every learner they touch. Think of the person who taught you more than facts, who taught you how to be. Maybe it was a nursery teacher who wiped your tears, a professor who saw your potential before you did. Today, we celebrate these architects of resilience. If you have ever had a teacher who changed your life, smash that like button right now. Give this video a big thumbs up and let's get into it. Now, let's picture this. Behind every resilient teacher is a pile of exams to mark, an unfinished lesson plan, a phone call from a parent, and a heart heavy with concern for a struggling student. Some of you walk long distances to teach. Others deal with unpaid salaries, overcrowded classes, or inadequate resources. Yet you rise and you teach because you believe in the future. In today's episode, we look at the three categories of resilient teachers. First, we focus on the nursery and primary school teachers. These are more than educators. They are substitute parents, comforters, storytellers, playmates, and dream igniters. They teach with crayons in one hand and compassion in the other. They repeat instructions 1,000 times, never giving up. They celebrate every little victory, a correct spelling, a neat book, a brave answer. Even in overcrowded classrooms with torn charts and worn-out desks, they nurture self-esteem, curiosity, and joy. They are the first sculptors of character, molding lives with patience and building the foundation upon which all other education rests. They may not wear suits or titles, but they wear grace, gentleness, and grit, because resilience for them starts with a smile at the gate and ends with a soft "see you tomorrow." For these teachers, you are the first bridge between home and the world. You wipe tears, teach kindness, and build confidence in little ones whose names you may never forget. You demonstrate, you applaud every small victory. Your patience is unmatched. Your impact is immeasurable. Second, we turn to the secondary school teachers, those who stand at the crossroads of identity and potential. They are not just teachers, they are counselors, mentors, disciplinarians, coaches, sometimes even stand-in parents for students struggling with life outside school walls. They face tough questions, the teenage rebellion, and yet these teachers stay. They teach subjects, yes, biology, literature, physics, and mathematics. But more than that, they teach resilience, responsibility, and self-worth. They see potential when students can't see it in themselves. They mark late into the night, juggle multiple roles, and show up even when salaries delay, resources fall short, or support is lacking. Their words have the power to shift destinies. One sentence, one gesture, one vote of confidence can turn a distracted teen into a future leader. They don't just prepare students for exams, they prepare them for life. And for this category of teachers, you deal with teenagers in transition who are storms of emotion and potential. You are counselors, motivators, disciplinarians, and role models. You teach formulas, yes, but you also teach focus. You teach values, you teach life. Even when the world underestimates your role, you still carry your chalk like a sword of truth. Third, we now look at the college and university lecturers. These are not just instructors of specialized knowledge. They are the torchbearers of intellect, the gatekeepers of careers, and the midwives of ideas that shape the future. They challenge minds to stretch, to question, to research, to critique. They don't just teach content, they cultivate thinkers, professionals, inventors, and reformers. And yet, beneath the gowns and degrees lie stories of resilience. Late nights spent preparing slides for students who may or may not show up, balancing teaching, grading, mentorship, and research under heavy workloads and limited recognition. Sometimes working with underfunded departments, delayed pay, or outdated facilities, yet showing up consistently, passionately. They navigate generations, mindsets, and evolving technology. They meet learners from diverse backgrounds, often carrying the weight of their personal dreams and social challenges. And still, they give. For these teachers, you challenge minds to grow beyond the familiar. You push students to think, to question, to explore. You create paths to professionalism and purpose. Even in the face of bureaucracy, pressure, and underfunding, you still teach with dignity, innovation, and resilience. Our resilient teachers. The world may never see your struggle, but it will feel your legacy. Because every engineer, every doctor, every artist, every parent once sat before you. You shape the future with every word you speak. You carry dreams. You awaken potential. You create harmony through education. And lest we forget, there was a time when teachers stood tall in the eyes of society as pillars of wisdom, role models of discipline, and custodians of knowledge. They were honored, respected, and their words carried weight not only in classrooms but across communities. But slowly, something changed. Now, this is a call to remember, to appreciate, and to honor the teachers who continue to plant seeds of greatness in every child, even when society forgets to water them in return. And so, to every teacher who stays late to help a struggling learner, to the ones who dip into their own pockets to buy supplies, to the educators who go beyond textbooks to teach humanity. You are more than instructors. You are the guardians of hope, the builders of society, the unsung heroes of change. This episode is a tribute to you, the teachers of resilience. We see you, we salute you, and we honor your commitment. Keep teaching, keep inspiring, keep believing, because what you're doing is not just preparing students for exams, you're preparing souls for life. And that, dear teacher, is the highest form of resilience. This has been Tales of Resilience only on JPF Diaries. Don't forget to subscribe, share this tribute, and drop a comment below if a teacher ever changed your life. Thank you so much for staying with me. I'll see you next time.